Hi there. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be comparing Razr 2022 and Razr 2020. The Motorola Razr 2022 is a Motorola phone that succeeds the Motorola Razr 2020, the company's foldable smartphone inspired by the classic V3. The two products bring very similar features, such as 5G connectivity and an external display. On the other hand, the camera and processor are points that differ between the phones. Check out what changes between the two devices in the following comparison. The Razr 2022 single-quote screen has become not only larger, but also wider than that of the previous generation's brother. It is 6.7 inches versus the Razr 2020's 6.2. The display technology of both devices is pretty old, but the refresh rate of the screen of this year's model got a pretty significant jump. While the version released in 2020 supported a maximum of 90 Hz, the Razr 2022 reaches 144 Hz, an unusual feature even in more sophisticated devices. The technology guarantees more fluid system animations and smoother graphics reproduction in games. It is also worth noting that, when closed, both devices have a small geode panel. Through it, the user can check notification previews. The small screen is also useful for the user to see himself in case he wants to take a selfie with the rear main camera. In both products, the outer panel is 2.7 inches, but the bezel is a bit more rounded in the older model. As you can see, the Razr 2022 single-quote casing has undergone some aesthetic interventions, such as on the back, which got a new design with the dual camera module no longer centralized. On the main screen, the notch is out of the picture to give way to a discrete hole for the camera. To prevent scratches and scuffs, Motorola equips both with Gorilla Glass 5. On the other hand, there is no water-resistant certification, just the standard oleophobic protection. Motorola has heavily emphasized the photographic performance of the line, particularly the 2022 model. That's because the American brand's latest product has gained an extra lens. The Razr 2020's camera set is as follows: 48MP main f/1.7 and 20MP front f/2.2. The Razr 2022 single-quote photographic boldness, on the other hand, looks like this: 50MP main f/1.8, ultra-wide 13MP f/2.2, and front 32MP f/2.4. It should be noted that the higher amount of megapixels does not necessarily mean better photos, but the presence of an ultra-wide lens on the 2022 model is an interesting feature that offers new possibilities to the user. For videos, the newest model has gained support for recording in 8K, against the 4K of the previous generation. On the selfie camera, both support recording in Full HD, at a maximum of 60 frames per second. The processor that equips the Razr 2022 has gained a huge jump over its last generation sibling. Now, the component is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, which promises good performance on more demanding tasks. The chip has 8 cores of up to 3.19 GHz in speed. Meanwhile, the Razr 2020 offers a Snapdragon 765G, also 8-core, with a maximum clock speed of 2.4 GHz. In practice, both are capable of smoothly running any apps or games available on the Google Play Store today and will remain so for quite some time. The Razr 2022 single-quote superiority over its older brother ensures that it can have a much longer lifespan and can compete with other big names on the market, such as Galaxy Z Fold 4, Samsung's Foldable. For multitasking, the datasheet of both smartphones mentions 8 GB of RAM, while the latest model also has another version equipped with 12 GB. The internal storage of the two phones should not displease. The Razr 2022 offers options with 128, 256, and 512 GB. The older model offers only 256 GB. Neither offers microSD card compatibility. This is a negative point of the Razr 2020. While most high-end models offer more than 4,000 mAh of capacity, Motorola has put in a 2,800 mAh cell, which hardly makes it to the end of the day with constant use. The explanation for such a below-average value is due to the very limitations of building such a device. In the Razr 2022, the manufacturer managed to improve the energy autonomy with a 3,500 mAh component. Both feature fast charging technology, but the Razr 2022 single quote S charging speed is faster as it supports up to 30 watts, compared to 15 watts for its brother Razr 2020. The manufacturer also promises better battery management in the models. It is worth mentioning that the manufacturer sent the charger and USB Type-C cable in the box of both devices. The Razr 2020 came to market with Android 10, while the Razr 2022 comes out of the box with Android 12. Motorola has already reported that this year's model will receive the latest version of Google's operating system, Android 13. But at the time of this writing, there is no official confirmation for the 2020 model. Android 12 on Motorola devices uses the manufacturer's own MIUI development interface, which allows some customization of icons and widgets. The look and feel can be customized in detail by the user. The additional features don't change much between the two Motorola products. They bring features such as a fingerprint reader on the side of the Razr 2020 and the screen of the Razr 2022 and NFC, which allows you to make payments by proximity. The Razr 2022 has Bluetooth 5.2, a slightly more advanced standard than the Bluetooth 5.1 of the 2020's brother. Basic sensors, such as accelerometers and GPS, are also present in both of the company's products. Besides the traditional Wi-Fi, which follows the 802.11/b/g/n/AC standards, both Motorola smartphones have 5G internet that promises even greater download and upload speeds. It is worth noting that the external screens of the two Motorola foldable smartphones have interesting features. It is possible to view the notifications preview and add widgets for weather forecasts or tasks, for example. In addition, the interface enables the user to customize the watch faces that best suit their style. The Razr 2020 is available in the market for $699 and the following colors: pink, polished granite, and liquid mercury. The Razr 2022 has not yet been announced in the domestic market. In Europe, however, the foldable costs $1,305 and is already available, at least for now, in satin black. Here ends our video on Razr 2020 and Razr 2022. We hope you find it very useful. If you have any suggestion, kindly share with us in the comments section. Also, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Please click on the notification bell in front of the subscribe button to turn on notification for this channel, so as to notify you when I post new video. Thank you for watching.